Hello and welcome to the Quirky Cauldron. I am Lori and today I have a Temu haul. And this Temu haul, they're using this GoFo Express. And I'm not really fond of that, but I don't make the rules with Temu, right? They took the bag again and they just threw it at the door. This one had a couple of little holes in it, but thankfully there wasn't anything missing this time. But, oh Lord. So I wanted to also tell you that I try to put the links below whenever Temu will let me for my order. But this order was when I was able to use claim credit on my first account that I abandoned. Well, not my first account, it was my second account, but I had only ordered one order 2 years ago on it, and then I never used it again. I had a different account that I was using, and I had it on the app. Well, this one's just online, it's not on the app, and I'm having the hardest time being able to link the orders. So, if for some reason I can't link the orders, it's looking a little bit like that, and there's something that you want, please, please, please ask me in the comments below. I know I've been a little late on the replies on some things, but if you ask me for a link, I'll be quick. Just ask in the comments for the link and I will provide it for you. I have had a heck of a week. There's been a lot of tears shed. Now, again, I am a Cancer sun sign and moon sign, and I know some of you guys don't believe in that, but I'm telling you what, there's a little bit of truth to it. I'm very emotional, and right now it's just been a whirlwind of junk. My apartment building did sell, and I'm hoping that everything stays okay. So I just can't even, there's just too much that I can't even deal with that. And then Chris's procedure is, well, you know what? We're going to get into that later. Let's just get into Temu. Let's get into Temu. We'll do chit chat at the end. All right, we have this nice bag here, and the first thing we have is a bag. So this was $2.23, and we have, it just looked whimsical yet creepy, and I'm all about that kind of aesthetic. But look at the cute little rabbits, and they look like they're having their this looks like a May Day kind of thing going on here. But then look at these creatures down here. What's happening? What's happening with this sweet little scene? And then all of a sudden, I don't know, but I like it. And it's kind of that burlapping material, but not really. This is more of a, I don't know, like a woven, and it's nicer. It's not, I'm gonna take that back. There's no burlap on this one. This is just cool. See, that's kind of a canvas. It's like a lightweight canvas, and it's a nice weave, and I recommend this bag because it's creepy. And it also does have the pleated bottom, so it will sit flat. Well, that's strange. The bottom has a black stripe going on there, but yeah, cool little bag, like that. I know, I have zippered bags. I think there's another one in here. I can't get enough of them. If Temu keeps putting out cute bags, I'm just gonna have to keep buying them. Okay, so I know in this bag I have some stickers, so we're gonna get to those, a few of those. I don't want to have them all at once, so whoops, excuse me. So I'm going to try to show you a few at, here and there, but I was on a sticker kick, and this one is for our national parks. Support our national parks, and it's got the bears and the flag and all that stuff, because national parks, very important. People love them. This was 99 cents. And the only thing is, these types of stickers, they're hard to get the thing off and then remove the sticker without mangling it. I don't really know how to explain it, but if you get those, just be really careful when you pull them off. If they have like, there's going to be others, but if they have like little tiny pieces, like a hand and little fingers, those things can just rip off or get mangled up The other kind of stickers don't have that problem, but these ones on these like shiny pieces like this. Oh, here's another one. I might as well. I do identify as the black sheep in pink. Pink is my favorite color, and I am the black sheep of my family. This is $1.12, and it's very much me. I identify as black sheep. Okay, next thing I have is $5.38. Okay, so this is something that I purchased because I collect rubber ducks, and now I guess resin ducks and plastic ducks and whatever material the ducks are made of. I specifically like the horror ones, but I have caved and I've been buying other duckies, and now my flock is huge. I think ducks are a flock, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe ducks are a flock. This is something to put together to put the ducks on potentially, but I have another thing in here too, so we'll try them out and see which one I like best. But this is like a little stand. I'll kind of show you kind of an idea of what it looks like when it's put together. Oops, don't want to lose the screws. We've got literal screws and screwdrivers and things in here. So, and it's cloudy, like it says, you have to remove the film and it's going to be nice and shiny. But this sort of sits up here, kind of like some sort of spaceship's deck or something. I don't know why, that's what comes to mind. And then you have one in the middle. So you have one in the middle, and I think they're at different levels. Then you have this, and you can put little ducks on there, because my ducks come in many different sizes. But I'm running out of room, so I'm trying to get creative with how I'm displaying my ducks. Let me put this back. Sorry for the crinkling, but I don't want to lose any of the parts to this. Okay, over there. Stop touching. Stop touching it. It's noisy. Okay. Oh wait, there's 3 bags. I know there's a pink one in here. So here's another bag. This was $2.72, and I just love this. It looks like stained glass, and we have a bat. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty, in my opinion. And this one's with that nicer weave too. This one feels more silky. That one feels more canvasy, but still nice. And we have the pleated bottom, so it can stand up and you have stuff in it. And I don't know if I showed you the inside. Usually the insides of these things are just white, and this one is just white. Nice bag. I'm telling you, Temu has the best little bags, and that was $2.72. I have noticed that the prices are creeping up, but isn't that with everything? Yes. Okay, a sticker. Let's show you. This is finna get savage up in here. Mm-hmm. Isn't it adorable? It just looks so sweet and innocent, but yeah, we're finna get savage. This is $1.14 and worth every penny because I just love everything about it. And we even get a duck. So right up my alley. Now, this purse was $14.62, and I think this was all, you know, like I said, these were when I was able to use claim credit on my other account, so I didn't really pay this. I got most of my money back. And the other thing about this purse is, I can't remember, because Liz at Hello My Friend 64, and I will link this lovely person down below. She is she's become a good friend of mine quite unexpectedly. I made a really, really solid friendship from afar. We've never met in person yet, and we text each other when we find something we think the other one might like. And I can't remember because she sent me so many purses, but I think this is one of them, and if not, then I found it. But I think she found it for me, and I was like, oh yes, I need this. So this is the inside, and we have some paper. So a little paper, and what's on the tag? So the tag looks like it should have like an L on it or something, but it's still cute. It's better than just a little nothing. And we have some paper in here. Oh, keep it shaped. Okay, so it has a center part, and the center part isn't attached to the bottom, so this center part actually comes up so stuff can get underneath. So it's basically one big thing with a zipper in the middle that moves around. So we have a zipper compartment in the middle, and it's a decent size. I know I don't think you can see it too well, but I think you can see it a little bit. It's very narrow. The purse does not give or open very big, but it's really cute. Okay, so my zipper is a little twisted. Twisted zipper. It's a good name for a band. It says Twisted Sister. But it's really, really darling. And this side does not have the bow. This side does, and I'm all about the bow aesthetic. And then we have the shoulder strap, which I love. I don't know. I used to be able to like carry purses, literally carry them in my hand. I hate that now. I hate it with a passion. Either give me a backpack or give me a crossbody strap. I'm serious. It's a thing. I'll carry a small purse if I can put it on the crook of my arm, but I have to have my hands free. It makes me crazy. I don't know why. But anyway, oh, there's no feet. No feet, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's okay. I just really like it. This is definitely pleather, but it is textured. Can you see? See the texture? It's nice. I really like it. So that's a great find in my opinion. And then here's another sticker. It says Low Key Psycho, and this was 96 cents. And we have a sweet little kitten with a pink bow. I'm low key psycho. No, maybe, I don't know. Depends on the day. All right, what do we have here? $1.86. Okay. So this is a little cylinder, and it's just a solid piece of, I guess, plastic. And this is like a riser, like a small riser. I have junk everywhere. Here, I have a ghost. So you could put your little ghost on the riser if you wanted to. Whatever. I was thinking about the ducks again. So I bought one to see if it works. So I have a little riser here, and it's cute. It's just a little clear riser. Okay. Now I saw Liz, $8.94 is how much this shirt costs, and I liked it. She explained it very well. I forgot some of it. But don't get offended. Just like she said, poison the patriarchy. It's like it's just an apothecary shirt. See, we'll put it back down here. It's just an apothecary shirt. You see? Got some nice foliage on there. But it's very soft, very nice. Liz got this, and I followed suit. And I think it's very cute. It's really comfy feeling. What is this made of? What is the composition of this lovely little thing? I know it's got to be good if Liz got it. 60% polyester, 35% rayon, and 5% spandex. Now seriously, she influences me all the time. So if you have not subscribed to Liz's channel, I highly recommend you check her out. If you like my content, you'll love hers. She has good taste, and she's so intelligent. I'm a little bit of a dope, but she knows her stuff. She's a smart cookie. Okay, so this is a little bit disappointing. When I was pricing it, I was like, In the picture on the site, this sort of looked almost like, and I know, I should have thought better of it, but I thought this was sort of like a colored glass. Silly me. But it is not. It is just like a sticker on the metal, and these, I think it's, oh, let's open it. I don't even know if it's metal. I have no idea. Let's check it out. It was $4.10, and this goes in the corner on your, say you have a door or a picture. Even I have one in my kitchen, and it's the counter ends, and the wall is there, and it's on that last piece of the counter. Ouch! Ow! This is hurting me. Okay, how do you get it out? Ooh. Okay, so you bend the cardboard. If you get this, bend the cardboard. It has pieces of the cardboard on there. I'm gonna have to get off, but you get the idea. So yeah, you just put this in the corner of your door frame, or on a picture, like on the top of a picture, and it is metal. And that's the back, and this is the front, and this is just a print. These bats that are on here, and this moon, it's just a print. But I mean, when it's up on top of your door or picture, no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. It's just print. But it does kind of look like, oh, that could be glass, couldn't it? Don't say no. You don't. I just told you. That's why. I've spoiled your imagination with the truth. What? Look at me trying to get this cardboard off of here now. It's got one of those really good glue tabs, and it does come with, I dropped them. Of course I did. I don't know where they are, but it came with little stickers to help put them on the wall, but I use quake wax for this kind of stuff anyway. In the lease here at the apartment, it is prohibited to use glue or tape on the walls. So I wouldn't want to, oh, here they are. I wouldn't want to use these. This comes with it, so you can put it on double-sided sticker. Now it's time for another sticker. Speaking of stickers, this is $1.44, and we have Bigfoot in the forest. Yeah, Bigfoot in the forest. It's just cute. Among my many fandoms, I do love me some Bigfoot. So, yeah, Bigfoot. All right, here's another one for you. The Bride of Frankenstein, because she's beautiful. This was $1.99, I think. I don't know, it's smudged, but I think it's $1.99. Isn't she lovely? I love this. Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, oh, so wonderful. Okay. Now, this is a cardigan, a jumper. I think the cardigans are still called jumpers. I don't know. 1922. I just got finished watching 1923 on the TV. So this was $19.22, but I had claim credit, and they are always so kind as to give you this piece of tissue. At least that one wasn't too crumpled up, and it was in the back in like an appropriate place. But as I mentioned before, I am a Cancer, so my sign is a crab. And when I saw this with the pink and the red crabs, I was like, yes, please. Can I have that? It's adorable. It really is adorable. And I'm gonna come right back because I'm gonna put this thing on and finish because I'm cold, actually, I'm chilly, and I think I want to put it on, and then you'll get to see what it looks like kind of on me. See you in a second. Okay, I am back, and look at my cute sweater. Isn't it great? I love it. It's adorable. It is very, very soft, and I looked at the tag. No kidding, this is 100% polyester. It is so soft and fuzzy. How do they do that? Either polyester is shiny or it's this amazing composition. How in the heck do they do this? But either way, I absolutely love my crabby sweater. And yeah, it's great. See, the inside is white and the outside has this, and it is nice and knitted, and it's just soft. It's great. I love it. Love it. Okay, enough about my sweater. Enough about my sweater. Let's talk about Dolly. So this is a cute Dolly sticker for $1.23, and I was just on a tear of stickers for some reason. No reason for that other than I'm a little nuts. Oh, so this is a Tolkien pin, and it's from, what is this? The Lord of the Rings, and if you look really, really close, you can see the whole band of them at the very bottom. It's an enamel pin, and I really like it. And it has one clutch back. Wow, the children are running wild. But I think it's really pretty. I really like it. And it was $2.07. And there's another sticker. She's very va-va-voom. Now, I love Bride of Frankenstein. I didn't know she had that kind of boudoir photo, but $1.30, and I like it a lot. I can't help myself. Okay, so this is $1.43, and it's another phone dust plug, and I love this thing, and I thought I'd lost it, but I left this thing on the counter at work, and I thought I just lost it, but then I found it, but it was sort of camouflaged by the design in the counter. So let's put this thing in here, and I'll show you. Bought it before. This is a repurchase. Just love it. And oh, that's a picture of me at Disneyland Paris. I love that picture. And so we were there in 2019, 2020. So it was we were in Paris in, what was it? It was New Year's Eve, and then maybe 2 days before. So for 2019 and then 2020. We came home that 2020, the first week. And then I got sick while I was in Paris, but that's another story. Anyway, you know what I had. The thing that they frown on us talking about here on YouTube. So this is $1.42, and this is another Tolkien pin, and this is from this is a poem from the Riddle of Strider, I think, and it says, "Not all those who wander are lost," and it's just a really nice enamel pin. I like the size of it. It's not teeny tiny, and I'm definitely a Tolkien fan, among other things. As you know, I have a lot of loves, and he's definitely one of them. All right, I'm gonna show you this bag because I want to see it myself out of this bag. So it was $3.04. Again, these little zipper bags used to be like $1.50, $1.99. Now they're getting up there to $3. Oh well, what am I complaining about? It's still a great deal. And I love the colors. We have a theme going on. So these colors are so vibrant and fun, and I should have saved all of this kind of stuff because I'm going to have a halfway to Halloween haul probably next week. But I guess I have a lot, so I actually found one more thing on eBay, and I bought it yesterday, and I'm hoping it gets here in time for my halfway to Halloween thing. I have some really good stuff to show you. Anyway, this is more of this isn't even burlappy. I feel like they've changed the composition of their bags. This is more a little bit more, I don't know, I don't want to say shiny, and the inside is more rough than the others were. Not rough at all, but rougher. I mean, it's just on a scale, but it's not very Anyway, I have no complaints. And this does fold at the bottom. It's pleated so you can stand it up when you have stuff in it. And cute. Very, very cute. I'm ready. I'm ready for Halloween, guys. Absolutely. And what is this? $6.26. Oh, yeah. They don't supply you with the screws or the nails, but this is a hook. Now, there are a few aesthetics I used to really love, and one of them was this kind of mustache, and I still kind of like it. I still think if I were younger, I would be a steampunk girl. I just would, because I like the look of it. So this is kind of steampunky to me, and I love that his eyes are where you put the little nails or stuff, because you could always paint the nails or screws that you use, and you could hang up stuff on this, like keys or your bag or leashes for your dog or cat. And yeah, it's just really nice. And it is metal. It is heavy. It's probably some sort of iron or steel, I don't know, but I really just like it. And it's yay big. I don't know, I thought it was cool. I don't think I can put it up in my apartment, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna be here forever. I'm working like a crazy lady towards the goal, so hopefully one of these days I'll have a home of my own and not have to rent. I really, really hope that happens for us, because we both used to have our own homes, but we both had things happen to us, and I got divorced and he moved and just all sorts of things. So we hope one day we get to have a home again. So just please, please let me be able to put my little mustachioed guy up. Okay, now I have some nails, and these are really fun. I'm just looking at them again because they're so interesting. They were $1.33, but look at how fun they are. Look, there's a lot going on these different nails, and I love it. It's not quite Halloween, it's more mystical, but I really like them. They're very colorful and whimsical and fun. Like it. Okay, it's time for another sticker. And this one's Menace to Society, because yes, I am. No, I'm not. $1.37, and you too can have Menace to Society on a little scooter. It's on a scooter, a little kitty on a scooter. Okay, back in it. Okay, so this was $2.29, and we have earrings, which I think would match what I'm wearing, except for it's not crabs. Oh no. Well, yeah, you know what? Might. They looked more pink in the advertised photo. I mean, not like that doesn't ever happen, but here we are. Here's our earrings. And I like that they have the little gold pieces in there with the flowers, but I think it would match. Oh. And guess what? I don't have earrings in. I don't know what's going on with me, but well, I do. I've been stressed, but the last 2 days, I just didn't wear earrings. I just forgot. Well, if you've been with me for a while, you know I have ridiculous amounts of earrings, but I haven't been wearing them. I just forgot completely. But yeah, this looks good with this. I like it. Like if you squint your eyes and you're from afar, it could almost look like little crabs. Oh, in my mind they do. Be nice. So here is another one of these things where you can put your little ducks on or whatever you want. This is $5.85. Like if you did crafts or had a store or something, this would be great, these little risers. And this one, this is the base. You can see it has the holes in it. And it comes with a little stand posts of varying sizes. There's a couple of different sizes in there. And then it comes with the little discs that you can put your items on. And again, these all have film on them, and when they come off, they'll be just as clear and shiny as this riser. But that film is to protect it from getting all scuffed up. But this also means it's almost impossible for me to take off with these nails on. So I have lots of work for the poor assistant when he comes home, and I feel so bad for him. We'll talk about that in a minute. Here's another sticker. Now this is horrible. Do you see? Can you tell? I mean, let's get a sticker. Like, look at her. Look how nice and clear. Do you see how fuzzy this is? How do they even? How is there no quality control whatsoever? Because this is horrible. It was only $1.18, but no, we're getting our money back for that. Because that's, oops, I'm having a mini avalanche. Because that's just really bad. It's really, really not okay. I have better standards than that. Higher standards than that. Okay, so this one's taped. And it was, does this say $5.66? I think so. I can't read my own writing, but I think it's $5.66. But I saw Liz haul this, and I was like, I love Scream, the movie Scream. It's like my favorite horror movie. And when I saw her haul this little ducky, yeah, I had to have this little ducky. And it is a 3D printed duck. And maybe I'll put it on one of the stands. Maybe I'll put one of the stands together, and well, you'll know already because I've already shown the stand. So if I do, you'll see it. You will have already seen it anyway. You know what I mean. I just had an idea. Anyway, it's really, really cute. I'm happy to have this. I have some that are just really ugly. That they tried to make the Scream duck, and in my humble opinion, they did a bad job. So that one's really nice. Although it should be black and not white, but we're gonna give it a pass. Now this bat, the jury's out yet on it. It's $2.12. And again, I really can't get mad at these prices because this was all claim credit, so I got most of my money back. But the film has to come off, but this is a pin, as you can see. And it's supposed to look, I guess, stained glass. And you know what? I'm not going to say anything because it might be great, but it is a nice, big, decent size. And when the film comes off, it'll probably be really nice because it'll be nice and clear. But I really want to love this. So I hope when the protective film comes off, I do. And it just has a simple little closure back there. This could have been a sun catcher, but they made it a pin. I guess maybe it was too small to be a sun catcher. And then the last thing I got, and I keep referencing Miss Liz, but she keeps doing this to me. This was $20.43, and I got myself a pair of jeans, as my grandma would say. I got myself a pair of dungarees. So here they are, and I saw Liz haul these, and she really liked them. She had great things to say, and I bought them, and the back looks very basic booty. And then it has this like leg like this. And I don't know if they're supposed to be high waters or not. I'm so used to wearing bell bottoms that drag the ground that it would be so weird to have something that wasn't a bell bottom that dragged the ground, because that's my aesthetic. You probably don't know because you don't ever see that part of me, but I love the bell bottoms with the embroidered flowers and things on them. I'm wearing a pair. I don't know. Let me show you. See? Don't worry about my Krusty the Clown socks. Nobody gets to see my socks because my bell bottoms drag the ground, so I can wear whatever socks or mismatched socks. Although mismatched socks are in, so. Anyway, back to the pants. I bought these because Liz showed them and I wanted a pair, and I think they're quite fun with these pockets over here, although that pocket doesn't work. Okay, so these pockets work. And the second pocket is just for show, but it's a cute show. It's a cute show they've got going on here. They're, so that's the only pocket in the front. There's no side type pocket. And then you have the booty pockets, which are real pockets too. And this is like a nice stretchy material. You can tell it's got some, see, it's got some give. And does it say what the composition is? So 73% viscose, 25% polyester, and 2% elastane. And I can't wait to try them on. Liz says she loves them, and that's why I bought them for $20.43. Although, like I said, I did get most of my money back with claim credit. So that's my haul. But I want to show you one more thing. So I'm going to show you. So this I got on Amazon, and I was just perusing a little bit. I actually canceled my Amazon Prime, but since I paid for it a year ago in June, they don't cancel you when you ask. You have to go through the whole year. Well, also it's redundant because the assistant, he has Amazon Prime too. I'm like, why do we have 2 Amazon Prime accounts? There's no reason for this. And he's been telling me to get rid of mine forever because his Amazon Prime is linked to our TVs. Mine is not. Mine used to be when I was a single lady. But not anymore. And so I don't really use all the features of Prime. I just shop with it, and I don't shop with it much at all anymore. But there was something I needed, and while it was on, I just sort of, you know how sometimes you go down that rabbit hole, you just look on a site. Well, I found this. Now, like most of you know, I love rubber duckies. These are the options you could have gotten. So it's a mystery rubber duck box. And I find this to be really cool because it has something to do with the British Museum. Isn't that cool? Now, when we were in London, I know when we went to the National Museum. I think it was the National Museum, and they had a lot of Egyptian artifacts there. But I don't know if that has anything to do with that sort of situation. But this is by B Duck. And so these were the ones you could have gotten. I opened it because I couldn't wait. I'm sorry, don't be mad at me. And it comes in a little bag like this, a mystery bag, although I've torn the top off because I opened mine. Because the child couldn't wait, and this is what I got. Okay, stop it. This is so cute. Look at this rubber ducky. He's not very big, but he's a little bigger than Mr. Scream over here. See? But it's just so well made and cool. This is more of a plastic duck. I don't think this would float, but that's not really what it's intended use for. This is for adults, not children, okay? And it also came with a little tag, and I guess you could, so you could upload pictures or you could check out on Instagram, Facebook, WeChat, Weibo. So it had those codes in case you want it. You can just grab one of those. But I'll try to remember to link this below on Amazon in case anybody else is a rubber ducky aficionado. That's what I like to call myself. And I don't know. I just really love the detailing. It's so quality. It's so quality. It's quality made. I'm making up sentences as I go. But I love it. I love it so much. It's just adorable. Anyway, enough about my duck. I just thought I'd show you. In case anybody else wants a little rubber ducky too. Okay, so a little bit of quick chit chat. So, where do I begin? This week's been rough. My boss only comes in town infrequently, and other than that, I'm left to my own devices at work, and he was here for a week and a half. And I know it's tax time, and we have like 20 entities in our office that we have to get this done, and on top of all the other things, but he was as we call it, rattling his saber. But he's gone, and he won't be back until sometime in the beginning of June, because we have we have estimated taxes due then, and we cannot pay them electronically. They have to be checks. So we will see him again in June. But for now, I am going to try to get some things together, and you know, I don't know. You know, I know my job is going to wrap up at some point, probably sooner rather than later, because they're going to sell all their the rest of the properties that they have, because they sold the biggest one. And you know, I've been with them for 11 years, and this is the longest I've ever been with a job, because, well, for one, I've moved around a lot. I've lived in, was it 7 states? And it wasn't for any other reason other than, well, when I was born in New Jersey, and we moved to Alabama. That was the only times I've moved with my family. Other than that, all the other moves have been on me. But I don't know, I just I just think maybe I might have to find another gig soon, because I know they're going to sell this place, and I drive 80 miles round trip every day, and it's a little much on me. It is, because this isn't just some like easy peasy drive. We're talking LA traffic, and LA traffic is not fun. And the assistant and I were even talking about maybe even moving out of state, because again, we would love to have a house again, or together. We've never had a house together. We've each had houses independently of each other before we met. So I think the only way we'll be able to do that is if we move to another state, because California is very expensive. Very expensive. And I know it's expensive everywhere, but it's the salaries we make, we should be able to afford a home, and we cannot. We can't. And that's very soul crushing, especially in our advanced ages. We really would love to have a house. But all right, enough of that. The assistant has his scan on Friday, and he took off work, and for some reason the boss called and decided to be nice, and he said, because Easter is on Sunday, I can leave work on Thursday at 1:30 and on Friday at 11. I usually leave at 12:30 on Fridays, but I could leave at 11. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, cool. So I'll be home in time to assist the assistant if he's not feeling well, or if he needs anything or whatever. I don't know. They're going to inject dye in his veins, and then they're going to do this scan to try to figure out what's happening with him, because he went to the doctor, the specialist, yesterday, and he had all sorts of, you know, physical exams, and he'd already had, you know, blood and urine tests, but everything came back as normal, and except for it's really hard to tell you things and be, you know, respectful of his privacy, but I'm going to try to somehow, you know, toe that line. But they're going to inject dye in him on Friday, and then they're going to do the scan to try to figure out what's going on with him, and hopefully I'll be able to not be so cryptic and let you know sometime soon. So, and then he also the specialist ordered him to go back to his other doctor and have more blood tests, and then to come back to his office in 2 weeks, and I guess they'll, you know, reveal the findings of the scan and these other blood tests that he's having run. So yeah, it's very frustrating when you keep going, but I guess this is how it goes sometimes, right? When it's something a little bit more obscure, I guess that's what's going on with him. So, your continued thoughts and prayers are very appreciated, and I'm grateful for all of it. And I have had a really rough week, and now things are going to get a little better, and I am very behind on seeing some of my other friends' videos who have channels. I'm way behind on replying to comments, although I've read all of them, sorry, multiple times. I will get to you, and I am sorry that it's like this. It's just I come home and I'm exhausted, and then there's, you know, things going on, like on Friday when Chris has to go do that. They're coming back into our apartment to install some sort of smog detector in our living room. So I called the property manager and I said, look, can you just do this while he's gone? He has to go have a procedure. Can we be the first apartment that you do? Because Chris has to be at this procedure at 9. I don't want them in here when he comes home. So I was like, please just come do the apartment at 9. Let us be first. And he agreed to it. So I just hope that, you know, happens that way. Poor guy. Poor guy can't catch a break. And then this weekend is Easter weekend, so we're going to go see the movie Sinners. Yeah. I don't know why, but that's the movie, that's the weekend it's decided to release, and we've been wanting to see that, and it looks so good, and there's so many good reviews about it, and we love horror and scary movies, and I think there's some sort of monsters or demons or vampires. Hey, any of that, please, let's go see that. So we're gonna go see that this weekend at some point. I'm not sure when, but that'll be good. And today is what, Wednesday, and I'm going to put this video up on Wednesday, as long as YouTube isn't, you know, sometimes YouTube gets really finicky, so hopefully it won't be. And then tomorrow I'm going to film again, so I'll have something to put up on Friday, because Friday looks like it's going to be quite a busy little day. So that's how I decided to do it, so that I'll still have a video for Friday, even though I'll be with Chris after his procedure. And yeah, so that'll be that. And I don't know, I know there's other things I probably wanted to talk to you about, but my mind is mush, as it often is, so I can't remember. I'm sorry. I know, because like every time I wrap up a video afterwards, I'm like, oh, I forgot to talk about this or that or the next thing. So I apologize. I'm a little bit of a hot mess right now, but hopefully things are going to calm down. I'll have like a month and a half to just sort of decompress and, you know, think about things. And I'm going to find my thumb drive and find my resume from 11 years ago and dust that thing off and try to, where I work now though, I don't even know. I have so many job descriptions. I mean, now that they sold the property, we don't have any employees except for myself and the boss. But before that, I was HR, I was payroll, I did the accounting, I'm a property manager, I'm the payroll manager, I just like everything. I don't know. It's like, which job do I want to do? It's like, I guess I should probably do a couple of resumes and be like, this one's for if I want to be a property manager, and this one's if I want to be in HR again, and this one's if I want to be in payroll again, this one's if I want to be in accounting again, this is if I want to be a full charge bookkeeper. You know, I don't know. Or maybe just do one and be like, yeah, I can do that and some, look. I don't know. I feel ill-prepared for putting myself back out there in the workforce though, and I'm actually pretty sad about it, because I used to absolutely love this job, but all of a sudden, after they sold that other property and his other siblings who also had says in this business and everything, they've moved to other states. It's just not the same, and I'm not, and he's not, you know, updating the software systems. He's not, you know, trying to keep up with technology. So if I don't try to find another job, I'm going to be like a dinosaur when it comes to those things, and I don't want to be that. I want to maintain a level of salary, and you know, I try to keep my mind sharp too, because I'm not retiring for a long time, God willing, and the creek don't rise. And yeah, so I'm at some sort of crossroads right now, and you know, nobody really likes change much. I mean, there are some people who do, but most of the people I know were not really fond of it too much, but I'm gonna have to get used to it because change is coming. I don't know what's gonna happen with me living here. I don't know what's going to happen with my job, and I don't know what's going on with Chris, so it just feels like a whole lot of things that are just, I'm in suspense, like, but everybody goes through this, so I'm not alone and I'm not unique. It's just the human condition, right? And we will get through this. Whatever is thrown at us, we can figure it out and get through it, because we're little baddies, me and you. Okay, well, this little baddie is going to wrap this up, clean up all this mess on the floor, and see about getting myself a little drinky drink before the assistant gets home, because I've been talking for a while, so my mouth is a little dry. And yeah, I think that's about it, and I will see you on Friday, as long as everything goes well tomorrow. And what is Friday? What is tomorrow going to be? I don't know. I think I don't have everything together for the halfway to Halloween. It may be another Temu. I have some other things over there too. My wizarding trunk showed up, so I could have one of those weird videos with the wizarding trunk and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So anyway, if you enjoyed this long video, I would completely appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider it. You know, think it over, mull it over, decide if I'm worth it. And if I meet your criteria, I would be ecstatic if you subscribe to my channel. And I hope very, very, very much that I get to see you in the next one.